Alrighty. Um, this is a video for the very newest uh, pointed ZRAMs from zram.net. Yeah, these ones here. Daniel sent me out the new ones to try out, and um, these are these ones are nine and a half grams. We got his older ones here, which is the 10 grams, and we got the original 8.5 grams. And we also have his Z50s, and I'm going to show you the difference with them. But the 8.5 gram and the 10 grams, they're about the same shape, so it's hard to tell visually by looking at them. But his new one here is on the left, and the older ones are on the right. And if you can see, they're slightly longer, and they've got more of a point on them. Oop. So I'll grab you one of the 50s here. If you can see, they're more pointed and sharp, like the 50 cal. So these will take less energy to penetrate. Obviously, anything more pointy and sharp will. But now, in order to use these in the HDR-68, it comes with a special drum that he made. Yeah, this drum it's a 3D printed one. This drum here, and it's nice and soft. It's solid, but it's soft. I mean, it's really good job print. It's like a softer material than the normal harder plastic, but it could be good for sealing reasons. Who knows? We'll find out when we do the power test. But all these 68 cal ZRAMs are top so far. Just amazing. They shoot straight and they just pretty much go through anything. Yeah, so you got to have this magazine now, and what you got to do is you got to take the old insert. This magazine's available at the site, so you have to get the insert from your old HDR drum, and you remove that, then you just plug it in here, and that way it'll cycle inside your once it's in the breech. Yeah, so if you can see, they go in here, and you cannot see anything sticking out. So there's no point sticking out. When you use the old drum, you try to put one in the old drum. Yeah, so here's the old drums. He's got the specially made drums, so these will fit in. But right there, these won't cycle. You won't even be able to put it in. So, and yeah, they're only for this gun. They'll only fit in his special magazine. So, yeah, and also, these fit into the FSC-TCP, and you need to get a special magazine from him as well that he makes in his store at zram.net. Yeah, he's got a lot of products over there, so go check him out. And these things are amazing ammo, man. Just for plinking, for home defense, I wouldn't use these the same power as a round ball. These things are very sharp and very penetrating, so you don't need as much power to get that deep penetration compared to the round balls. Yeah, another good thing about these is, especially with this drum, if you like to sling arrows and shoot arrows, arrows kind of require a special drum, because without the special drum, like this part here, you don't need, when you're firing arrows, you don't need to put the insert in, because you don't want this rotating. So when you get it in, okay, and now we're locked. All right, so what happens is you want, when the arrow goes in, you want it to go back and seat into the magazine. because that way too it'll stop it from falling, sliding back out the barrel when you're actually like just moving around with it. And yeah, you just slide this in here, and it should back now. There, it's back in the mag, so there's no pull on it. It's not going to loosely fall out. But if you don't use this magazine, so you have to pull it out so it's flush with the magazine and not going in, because when you pull the magazine, when you pull the trigger, the magazine wants to rotate and then fire. So whatever round is in here, that one will cycle and then bang, and then it'll get shot out. So if you have this all the way in there, as soon as you pull the trigger, it's just going to jam on you anyway. So there's Kododo 68 cal arrows. These are homemade ones. And these are carbon fiber shafts, so they're not going to bend. These will fly straight. Yeah, just, see, let me see. See, it's not going to come out on you, so. But without this magazine, without it being in the mag, they'll slide out on you. So you have to kind of keep your arm straight when you're aiming, and make sure you're not walking around with one. But, yeah, and another thing about these 50 cal DRAMs, like you guys have seen me shoot these through diamond plate, steel pans, 1.5 inches of plywood, and I just want to show you how well built these things are, the metal that he uses. Like you would think something like these, hollow and thin, they would warp on the 50 cals, but that's not the case at all. I'll just put a couple in, I'll show you, because I've shot every one of these through steel, metal. You guys seen the videos, they're all I have. And oh, they're so pointy and slippery, they're hard to straighten out. Oh yeah, I forgot, these are easy to push through backwards. Okay, look. And if you can see, look at that, after going through all those materials, the metals and whatever, the woods, and there's not a single bit of warping on them. There's barely any scratching on them, like you can hardly even tell any damage on them at all. Like the tips are still perfectly intact, and that's after going through diamond plate. Like to hell with them little thin steel pans, like that went through diamond plate and zero damage, no scratching, like just amazing. But yeah guys, you can get those from Daniel at his site www.zram.net. And yeah, we're gonna get and do I'm gonna do a power test with the new ones, and I might shoot a couple old ones off just for the hell of it in the video. But these are great ammo. I really like these. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Check them out at that website there, and the website's on the package. And yeah, check us out on Facebook too. Umarex T-Free, Less Lethal Home Defense. If you want to learn how to modify your markers, and we don't just do T-Free over there, we do everything, any kind of paintball marker modified. So anyways, until the power test, guys, stay tuned, because that's coming. I'm not sure what we're going to be shooting yet. Some hard targets, obviously. Maybe some steel, wood, coconut, stuff like that. But anyways, man, we'll see you guys then. Take care, and as always, man, stay safe.